Meantime, the big one over on ABC tonight. No Kyrie for the Cavs at Madison Square Garden, but the greatest player on planet Earth was in uniform. Derrick Rose out with a bum ankle. Could Melo and the Knicks take down Kevin Love and the Cavs? Could we see a trade for those? To look at the bench supporting Love. They're like, hey, don't trade him. Not when he's doing stuff like that. SC Top 10 nominee. It was all Cleveland early on. And LeBron was dominating on the offensive end. You know, it's LeBron playing under the bright lights in prime time in Madison Square Garden. He would step it up. Knocks down that jumper. Look at the feed, look at the cut, look at the finish. And then LeBron going to work on Courtney Lee, 28,000 career points, the youngest player in NBA history to get to that mark. It was a snoozer, right? Cavs up 19 at the half, but hang on, not so fast. Spike trying to get into LeBron, trying to get into his head. 1:06 to go, 7-point game. Melo steps up on the defensive end, clearly inspired about what happened in the Carrier Dome today. And then he throws it down, and suddenly the Knicks within 5. But on the ensuing possession, look at that pass from LeBron. It'll go down as a meager assist and a 3 by Kevin Love, but that pass was at an impossible angle. Spike's like, how do we get that guy on our squad? Under 40 seconds to go. Right down Broadway, a little exclamation point to seal the deal. 32, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, and 1 post-game interview with Lisa Salters. Cavs win.
LeBron, I know you guys got the win, but you were up 27. What happened?
We didn't close the quarter the right way in the third. Gave them momentum, and that's exactly what happened.
What were you saying to your guys down the stretch when they were creeping back in it?
Let's just get a stop, and they turned up the pressure defensively. We had one of our ball handlers out, so they knew that. Just tried to turn the pressure up on some of our young guards, but we got some timely stops, made some timely shots, especially that one Kev made late in the game, and got the win.
What will you take away from this one?
We started our 4-game road trip the right way. We wanted to do that. We know he's going to be here. We got DC, who's won 13 straight at home, so this is a great way to start the trip.
All right, thanks. Congratulations.
All right, so LeBron finished with 32 points and 10 assists. His 56th career game with at least 30 points and 10 assists. According to Elias, that's the 5th most in NBA history. He's just 2 shy of Magic Johnson for 4th on the list. That one almost doesn't seem possible, although Buck didn't score too many points. It didn't get to 30 a lot anyway. 7-point Cavs win tonight in Madison Square Garden, joined now by one of the men who called the game, Mark Jackson. Mark, the Cavs are now 9-8 since the start of 2017. A lot of things going on around the team. What sort of a grade do you give the Cavs at this point in the season?
Well, an incomplete grade, but at the same time, they're the best team in the Eastern Conference. They've gotten bored. They haven't played up to par, but they find a way to win ball games. And this is a team that I believe, when it's all said and done, will be representing the Eastern Conference in the finals. They're too good, they're too talented, and they're too experienced. What's the cure for boredom for a team that is the reigning NBA champions? Great leadership, and that starts with LeBron James. Obviously, T. Lue has done an outstanding job as the head coach leading this team, but you need a guy in uniform that you can send a message to the troops through. And LeBron James has done that recently, and this is a team that's going to be ready when it matters most, and he's doing an outstanding job of leading them. Exhibit A is tonight. When they needed him most, he made plays. Mark, I'm a New York guy. I told you I wore number 13 growing up because of you in a Knicks uniform. I watched the Knicks play, and they seem to make poor decisions offensively, and they don't defend. I mean, it's a tough question to ask, but how do you fix that? Well, you are your habits. They've got to fix it every day in practice. They've got to fix it by holding each other accountable. They've got to fix it by taking pride on the offensive and defensive end. Things were too easy for the Cavs at times throughout the course of this night when they had the ball in their hands, and then offensively, it was sad to watch at times, the careless play and the mistakes made. This team is talented enough to be a playoff team in the Eastern Conference. It'll be interesting to see if they catch fire and begin to play better on both sides of the ball. All right, the single most important question that I'm going to ask you in this interview, what was it like being back with the bomb squad with Mom in the house? Well, it was unbelievable. With my mom in the house and my sister in the house, the great fans, the memories that I had here, being able to see the guys in Rod Strickland, Gerald Wilkins, Trent Tucker, and Johnny Newman, it was unbelievable. So a night where you appreciate. It seems like a long time ago, but then again, it seems like just yesterday. So it was a beautiful night for me.
Hey, Mark, it was the most excitement Knicks fans saw all night. I can tell you that much. Mark Jackson, many thanks for joining us tonight.